Shalom. Call Holaim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kwadash. Peace and blessings to the elders, apostles, of great millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim, putting on as the elect, being obedient, striving for perfection in that crown of righteousness. Shalom. This is your brother Kassad out of Great Millstone, Austin, out of the branch of Houston, coming to you with a quick lesson going into faith, man, and how, faith requires actions. All right. You can't say you have faith and you're not doing nothing. All right. Having faith is about being obedient. All right. What is being told to you through these scriptures, these precepts, these commandments, these laws, statutes that we were given. All right. And we're under grace. So no, we cannot fulfill the laws, all the laws, 613 laws that are in these scriptures in this flesh that we are in. But being up under grace means that we have a mediator that we can ask for forgiveness, okay? And we can repent, all right? And we can keep on striving for perfection, all right? Striving to be right in the Lord's eyes. And that's what you should want, man. That's about having faith. That's about having, the fear of the Lord and what these scriptures say to what happens to the wicked, all right? You don't want to be on the left-hand side of the Lord. You don't want to be on that hit list. So understand, having that belief and knowing that, man, hey, it's a fearful thing. All right, to be on that side and through the fear of the Lord, through the fear, we persuading men out here. We're persuading people. All right, to strengthen up your faith. All right, get your flesh into subjection. All right, don't let your flesh rule over your spirit. All right. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. This is James 2:17. It says, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. All right. So I'm going to show you that I'm going to go out here on the highways and byways. All right. I'm going to stand up boldly in the face of those who have oppressed us, right? Stand as bold as the lion as the scriptures talk about, man. I'm going to be sighing and crying, and of the wicked, abominable things that I see on a day to day. All right. I'm going to be seeking after the face of Yahweh Shai, seeking after this word day and night, man. All right. Trying to get right and stay right, having faith. I'm going to be walking differently, all right? Because I'm not only going to be hearers of the word, I'm going to be doers of the word, man, right? So I will show thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devil also believe. All right, so the devils are out here also on missions showing forth their works, okay, on the left-hand side. And they also believe and tremble at Yahweh. All right, which Yahweh is over the right and over the left hand side. So they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but let these Christians or these individuals out here tell you that, man, you don't have to do nothing but confess the name. And then they confess the wrong name, man, a name that was given to them by their slave masters, right? So now these people are completely lost, man, and deceived, and they're going to perish, man, like the scriptures goes into, man, because they did not hear the love of the truth. They did not receive the love of the truth when it comes down to it. All right. So they will perish, man. So thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devil also believe and tremble. But would thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? Was not Abraham our father justified by works? All right. Abraham was told to sacrifice his son Isaac upon the altar, man, by Yahweh. And continuing on, it says, Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar. And he did not hesitate, man. He did what the Lord commanded him to do. All right. And the Lord stopped him from before he slew Isaac, and because he showed great faith and going through with what the Lord had told him, man. And man, this is what required, especially in the times that we live in, obedience. All right. Right quick, this is First Samuel's 15 and 22. And Samuel said, "Have the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord?" Now it's a question. Does he like the meat burning, or does he want you to obey what he said? And he answered, he said, "Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice," plain and simple, "and to hearken than the fat of rams." All right. So being obedient, man, is what the Lord has required you to do, man. And this is how you show faith, man. All right. This is how you operate in faith, man. And that's what's important out here, man. This is Hebrews 11 and 6. It says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please him." So you have to have faith. So being disobedient, you definitely are not pleasing the Lord, man. Okay? Doing what you want to do is definitely not pleasing in the Lord's eyesight, man. All right? So operating in faith is how you please the Lord. All right? So, but without, reading it again, Hebrews 11 and 6, "But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is." All right? And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right. So there's individuals that do not believe that he really is, man. They just have what you call a form of godliness. Okay. They clean up the outside of the cup and neglect the inner parts of the cup. So the cup on the inside is dirty. You just a dirty ass cup when it comes down to it, man. All right. And these things are manifest, into reality sooner or later, man. Because what happens in the spiritual world always manifests into the physical world. This is 2 Timothy 3 and 5. It says, "Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away." And man, you get away from these individuals that are not operating inside these scriptures the rightful way, man. All right. That are not applying these scriptures, man. You could be the coldest man with this sword, this word, man. But if you don't put these things into play and you don't operate by being obedient, man, the scriptures say to turn away from you, man. Right? Continuing on, man. This is Ephesians 2 and 8. "For by grace are ye saved through faith." All right. It's grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. Because these individuals be the same individuals that think they can find their own way, their own path to salvation. They got a better way, so they say, man. And it says that not of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh. All right, it's a gift that's from Yahweh, and He's only dealing with a remnant. He's only dealing with the elect. All right, that's who Yahweh Shai is came back on this side for, man. Right, the men who are gonna be out here being obedient, following Yahweh Shai, the shepherd, wherever he may go, man, because they know his name and he knows their name. All right. And he hears them and they hear it, man. They are in contact with each other, man. All right. As simple as that. And continuing on, it says, "Not of works, lest any man should boast." Now, there's certain individuals that will tell you that, man, hey, I do this, that, and the third. I didn't, I keep all these laws, statutes, commandments. I've done this, that, and third. But once again, you have not cleansed your heart. You have not been changed. You have not been renewed, right? You have not put off the old man. Okay? You're still a wicked ass individual on the inside, man. All right, this is Philippians 3 and 9. It says, "And be found in him, not having my own righteousness." So they go about to having their own righteousness, which is of the law. So they're thinking these acts of the law, these things that they can glorify in themselves, can go about themselves, making themselves look good and stuff, vainglory, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Yahushua, Hamashiach, the righteousness which is of Yahweh by faith. All right. So this is telling you that, man, your righteousness is only going to be through Yahushua, which is the faith of Yahushua, and, which is of Yahweh by faith. All right. And this is what the men of the Lord are going to understand. All right. I'll read it one more time. It's Philippians 3 and 9. "And be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, the righteousness which is of Yahweh by faith. All right, this is how you are seen and deemed holy and righteous in the eyes of the Lord, man. All right, by having faith in Yahweh Shai. All right, and doing what He says at the end of the day. This is John 14 and 15 and 14. It says, "If you shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If you love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and He shall give you another comforter, that He may abide with you forever." All right. So, and that comforter is the one who's comforting us right now and leading us through these times that we living in, man. Giving us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is the gift. All right, to our salvation. All right. It's having us kingdom minded, a kingdom mindset. We're thinking of heavenly things. All right. We're not setting our eyes on earth. All right. Because we walk by faith and not by sight. All right. So we see these trials, tribulations increasing on a day to day. All right. But we have a fear of the Lord. We don't fear this world. We don't fear this man of sin out here that's ruling this world in wickedness, man. We fear Yahweh. So we're doing thus say the Lord, man. And this is in closing. This is Revelations 14 and 12. It says, "Here's the patience of the saints, and here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, said the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors." Right? Labors goes into work, man. All right? You're going to have to do something, man. Get up off your ass with this, man, and be obedient. Do what thus say the Lord. It says, "Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai," man. All right. Continuing on, it says, "And their works do follow them." All right. So it says, if we die on this side, whatnot, the scriptures talks about how, "Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them." All right. So we labor not in vain, as these scriptures talk about, man. All right. So we are given diligence to be obedient, man, and operating in our faith. And with that, shalom.